So one thing that's going to help you with drawing a basic shape is, first of all, is we need to look at the outline of the basic shape. To help you, often I would use something dark like a black marker pen or a felt tip. It could be a different coloured pen, so that I'm focusing on that specific shape that I'm going to draw. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with one at a time. I'm just going to concentrate on the outline. The second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the space that I need to be drawing. So if I go to the width, okay, and then let's do it in centimetres. It's roughly 13 centimetres. So what I'm going to do is go to my page, put a little point, and then I'm also going to measure the height. So the height is, again, just over 12. So if I go just over 12 here, put my point, I know roughly that is the top part of the lollipop, and obviously it's got a curve, and then it's got a curve around this side. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that my curve starts roughly here. So I'm going to sketch very, very lightly in pencil, okay, and then I'm following the shape, so I'm just going to continue to look, okay, and then bring it up to the top, and then arc it back down there. So I know roughly, not perfect, but it's roughly the same size and scale as it is here, okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat that process with the top part. So I'm going to very quickly draw around with the black pen. Now, ordinarily, we can see that this is a shape. Now, if we want to make it a little bit more simple for ourselves, because we can change shape, is I'm just going to concentrate on that shape first there, which is almost like a circle, or half a circle. So again, I'm going to do the width, which is just over 9 and a bit, somewhere 9.5 centimetres over to that side. Double check it. Yeah, just over 9. So it's roughly that width, and that's the very edge. And then the longest part is 6.5. So 6.5. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start the longest part. Again, I've got my edge here that's already drawn in for me. And what I can do is I can measure that side, which is 3.5 centimetres, and then from that point is where I'm going to start to do my curve, because I've got the edge there. So I'm going to do my curve of the lollipop, and then I'm going to start to follow that basic shape up. So it goes up like this and across, and then I'm going to continue to work round now. So I've got the rough shape of the lollipop there at the top. And again, what I can work on now is the stem of the lollipop. So the way that we'll do that, again, I can use my ruler, start to measure 1 and a bit centimetres, just over 1. And at that point, I'm going to start to plot in the base of the stick. And I'm going to measure the width, so I look like I've gone a little wide there, so it's 1.5 centimetres yet. So you can see I've gone a little bit wide, which is why pressing and lightly with pencil, using that light pencil pressure is important to keep your sketching as accurate as you can. And then I'm just going to bring the isolate down now, okay, to the bottom, and then to that part there. So what you're looking at here is just for now the initial basic shape of your lollipop. Then what I'm asking you to do, and we're going to start to work on this over the next couple of homeworks, is once you've got your shape correct, and I want us to develop this over time, you've got your perfect shape drawn, which we should have a big thumbs up from this homework. After the next homework, what I'm going to talk to you about on the next homework is that you're going to start to work into your image how to put the detail into how we're going to concentrate on each detail at a time. So homework 1 is going to be to do your outline with as much accuracy as you can, making sure that you can get that shape as accurate as you can, looking at the scale and the size. I then want you to attempt putting in as much detail as you can. I'm not going to talk to you and teach you how to do that at this stage. I want you to give it a go and see how you get on. Try and use maybe some of the ideas that we've used here and practiced. And then in the second homework task that you're going to get is to redo it again. And in the second homework, you're going to be asked to put the detail in and the tone after I've shown you how to do that. Okay? Good luck. Looking forward to seeing your responses.